How's it going? Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact! Yay, stop yawning, Ether. We are continuing on with the Natlan Archon quest today. Specifically, last time really felt like it should have been the end, really. We repelled a full-on invasion from the Abyss. The Abyss has been attacking Natlan for a really long time. Even from before the Cataclysm, it sounds like. And this was a really big attack that they came at us from everywhere. Thankfully, Moika had her plan. She had people stationed everywhere, but that led to us traveling everywhere to try and help cover for some groups, help them in battle, help others escape. In the end, there was a lot of people who were lost, including Koichu, which was really sad. But as all this happened, at last we found all 6 heroes. The heroes Moika put her trust in the future, that when she arrived 500 years later, the 6 right people would be there and emerge to save the day. In the end, Shilonin, Kinich, Luolani, Yansan, Auroran, and Chaska were able to channel this power to Moika to be able to fend off the power of the Abyss and drive it deep into the darkness. As we learn, though, this power stems from the power of Renova, the Shade of Death, a god even more powerful than the Archons. And it seems that there was a bargain between Shibalanka, the first Pyro Archon, and Renova. That deal started the Ode of Resurrection, the ability to bring people back from the dead so they could keep fighting the Abyss. And with this spell of the 6 heroes, no longer, for a temporary time, people couldn't die on the battlefield, which meant they could keep fighting until the Abyss was repelled, and until Moika could just use her sun powers to drive it off once and for all. So that seems like that should have been the end. We got the god power that we were looking for, and Moika spent 500 years planning this. Once again, putting faith in the fact that 500 years later she would come back and all the puzzle pieces would be together. We learned, though, that it sounds like the price of using a pretty much too good to be true kind of power is that Moika will lose her life in the process of using it. It sounds like this is something she might be aware of and just doesn't want to tell us, but see, Lolly told us, and we don't want Moika to die, because she's been a great Archon for the people of Natlan. Super strong, but balancing that with being a good leader and a kind person and a really good tactician, and somebody who's really doing everything to hold this country together right now. We don't want her to die. It seems like the final part of the plan is that Moika has to go into the Abyss and defeat what is left of the Abyss. They were driven deep down into the Night Kingdom, but it seems that we still need to eliminate them once and for all, and she's invited us to come with her. I feel like that was a really big recap, considering we're not even doing that right now, because we are doing the Interlude chapter. I don't even know what this is about, because I think the last act is us going down into the Abyss. So I just recapped all of that, and I'm going to have to recap it again next time. But that's where we're at, and also the captain is still hanging out with us. We're chill now. He's probably pleased that our plan mostly worked. It sounds like he also has some kind of connection or some kind of deal with Renova, or at least is aware of her in some way, and was talking to the Lord of the Night, who wove the ley lines of the Night Kingdom, and who gave us our ability to have our ancient name recorded in the ley lines. Where... I want it. Yeah, why take the You told me soar here when you can just fly instead. Now we're in the era of, hey, you can actually visit the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind. It seems like these areas should have actually been unlocked for the previous Archon quest, but nonetheless, they were unlocked at the time of this Archon quest, and they shall be utilized very well. Yeah, I think that's about it. Is there anything else I wanted to do? I wanted to get that Pyroculus for sure. I love how you can teleport to the reputation marker now.
Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's doing here.
Hello. What's up?
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
We've introduced
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
And a lot of things were destroyed. Like, it was quite dire. The abyss is really taking over all of Natlan.
These things can get pretty heavy.
So there's probably a lot of
I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. My back!
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. And you, take it easy for the next few days, all right? I don't want this getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone not have an assignment? Chief Mutoda needs our help.
Training harder will work if you apply it over a long time.
Traveler! Paimon, what are you doing here?
You probably need...
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts. Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with all the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather Clan was hit a lot worse, though, so I decided to come help.
Awesome.
On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students.
Students? Wait, you're a sports coach.
Good memory. You a sports lover? I can design a training plan
really
for you.
Good for you, so that would be nice.
Looks like you're in pretty good shape already. Competitive fighting, extreme sports. You could take your pick. As for you, Paimon, we might have to start you off on a balanced meal plan. What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan. Like today, Paimon just had some blazed meat stew, fried shrimp bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing. This case sounds even worse than I imagined. Oh, I know just the thing. Kale juice. I'll make you some soon.
Ooh.
Kale juice? Wait, isn't that your favorite drink,
I don't
Traveler?
know I like kale juice that much, but I like just straight up kale. I love kale.
Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something.
I will legitimately
Are you
put
two
it
free?
in stuff.
As you can see, due to
That I probably shouldn't put it in,
unforeseen
like
circumstances,
sandwiches.
I'm short a few people. Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like
Perfect.
we'll be helping
Then follow
with the
me.
rebuilding effort. All fires fuel the flame. For the same land. I'm gonna say the Flower Feather Clan area is quite nice. All in the sky, right? Hello.
We made it, Chief.
You're here, Ian-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Glad that we can be of assistance.
Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there?
Oh no.
I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
The abyss.
The abyss. The abyss is coming.
The flower feather
There are
clouds
eyes
hit
in my
hardest during
hands
the war.
and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Uh-oh.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor.
I mean, you should probably take away
They went
their
missing after the
weapons when
battle.
they're like this.
We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but
But I agree, there
the
needs to
damage
be...
had already been done.
You need to find some way to help them. What could have caused this? Do you have any idea?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by
Yeah.
abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased
This
comrades.
case probably has to do
My only
with
guess is
abyssal
that
corruption.
something
Did you notice how
terrible must
those-
have happened during the
The
battle.
targets are abyss
According to the chief
mages?
of the Masters of
That's
the Night
funny.
Wind, sudden exposure to a large
I
amount of
love little
abyssal power
details
can
like
have
that.
mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy thought?
Gasoithoth?
What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, that giant
That was the
black
big
ball?
swirling
Didn't we
thingies on
force
the
it to retreat,
sky.
though?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Well, it means that they were able to find some kind of treatment. I mean, we could just try holding our hand out and... No, it doesn't look like they're... It doesn't look like they're currently corrupted by the abyss, which means we can't just use our purification powers. It looks like being in like that abyss cloud that we saw probably poisoned them somehow, which might be much more difficult to treat. I could try to help.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
I'm not sure it's that easy, but let's give it a try. Okay, there is abyssal power to purify.
It didn't work?
They should probably
That must mean purifying the abyssal
remove
power
that
within them still isn't
hammer
enough.
from the premises until everything is...
In any case,
under control.
thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back
Last time
and
we
watch them
focused on
lose their
the lives that
minds?
were lost.
Of course not.
But here we're seeing
What is it,
those who
Ion-san?
survived, but
We'll take it case
came
by
back
case.
completely
First of
changed.
all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable. And the Traveler, Paimon, and I will talk to them.
Yeah.
But,
Are you sure about this?
You should confiscate their weapons, but
I know
other
you're
than
worried,
that
but we
it
don't have
should
any
be-
other solution, right? Maybe it works.
I agree.
Maybe
Keeping
it
them
doesn't.
cooped up here.
But we won't know until we
I mean,
try.
at least it's not like a building. It's an open air
Well,
space. But
Don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them,
It's
but
not
don't
gonna
stick
help
too
their
close.
current state
We
of
just need to
mind.
keep tabs on them.
It doesn't sound like, despite the fact that it seems like some kind of abyss poisoning, it doesn't seem like
All right. It's up to us now.
medications or
Let's talk to
anything
them one by
physical like
one.
that is going to necessarily.
This is a bad
be what helps
situation,
them out
but I
of
know
this.
the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more?
Yeah, that's the spirit. We'll do
Let's
whatever we
see.
can.
One of those guys was talking about being cold. Do you still remember him? It's not often that you see someone almost drown on dry land. Let's go talk to him.
Is it down? Oh, down. Okay. Don't mind me almost breaking my legs coming to save you.
Found him. Hello? Can you hear me?
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
Okay, just wait a little longer and we'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help.
Huh?
Yeah.
When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe
Yeah,
the
that
light and
could
warmth
work.
will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood.
Because it seems like they're in some kind of hallucinogenic state. We're not talking. I mean, the important thing is we're not talking about real life illnesses here. We're talking about abyssal poisoning, which is not real. First of all, I want to make that clear. But yeah, I suppose then, if what they're experiencing are like really deep, dark fears, then something that helps with that is to make them feel that they are in a safe place. And that essentially what they're experiencing help them see that in the real world things are okay now. Well, we'll see how this goes.
What? Underwater? Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No, please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn.
Okay. I guess build an understanding. Oh, chocolate! Cocoa! Cacahuatl. Let's go!
My friend, is he any better?
We're working on it. But I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
I see.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
I see. Well, if what we're trying to do is help this person feel that they are in a safe place and also help them walk through what they're witnessing. I mean, because that in itself is a mental sort of exercise, right? Is if you're in that state of all that imagery, trying to move through it and walk through it is also a step of, I guess, getting out of it too. So yeah, if we're able to find a Saurian that's like Duarte, maybe they can help Atoko find the way out of that water. And the thing is then, when he really believes it, well, we'll see.
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
We just need to impersonate him.
Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. All right,
Okay.
let's get to work.
Do we
Oh, and
have
thank you
a
for the
Kukusaur
information.
in
We'll do
mind
whatever we can to help your
to play
friend.
the role?
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
No problem. Bring a Kukusaur to Atoko. Okay. Where? Oh, we were supposed to go up there, weren't we? Okay. Thank goodness for teleport waypoints then. Do we indwell one or what do we do? Oh, there's a ladder here.
Time to test my upper arm strength. Ugh.
Summon. A Kukusaur has responded. Oh, hello. Found one. Now we just need to borrow its identity. Well, it's a lot bigger than the one that would have saved him. But maybe this will just bring him the idea that Duarte did get to grow up.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Also, what do our friends
Duarte?
in Natlan make of us being able to indwell Saurians? Step forward.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Shh, shh. Can't break the immersion.
What now?
Paimon. What now? Tap his head with your claw. Let out a loud roar. Push him lightly from behind.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Yeah. It's okay. You're okay now.
Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew, just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way.
Aww.
No. Wait. I failed.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious.
Slam him hard? Okay. I guess we're making this extremely realistic.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Hi.
Atoko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here? You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's not your fault.
None of this is your fault. Maybe it's
Not
not my
only is
place
it
to
not
say
your
this,
fault,
but
but
go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here
yeah.
and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you.
You suffered a lot in this world.
I
like
appreciate
everybody else. You were out there
Go
fighting.
on, get some rest. Is Kaylee? We'll leave him to you.
The trauma of that alone.
Seems like the key to getting through to them is whatever they cherish the most.
What appears to be an actual
Kind of
sickness
like their
that was
last spark of
caused
hope.
by.
Now we
the
know how to
abyss.
help the others.
It's sort
Let's
of like
take heart from this and keep going.
if you have like really strong sort of depressive or anxious thoughts that just sort of spiral out of control. Like there's like that one thinking exercise, like take those thoughts and put it on a cloud and let it drift away. Or put it on a leaf and let it flow down a stream. And that these are actual sort of techniques in which part of being able to overcome those thoughts is to somehow gain control again. Putting you back in a setting, and that part of that is that sort of imagery. In those examples I use, it's a really calm place. The imagery of a situation where you feel that you are okay, and then you are able to manage those thoughts that seemed like they were so out of control before.
You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set.
Okay.
Wait, the
But
battle.
you know what I mean,
What happened?
right?
Did we beat that giant abyss monster?
Hey, don't worry. We won.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness for you too. Please take some time for yourself, okay? All right, who's next? Who is next? Okay.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. Gasoithoth has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Or in the Sea of
Maybe it's just
Phlogiston.
Paimon,
But thankfully that
seems
didn't
to be
happen.
in even worse shape than a Toko. She
I'm
can
sorry,
talk
that's
to
not
us,
the
but
right time to
nothing she
mention
says
that.
makes
But
any
that's just
sense. She also
came to
seems
mind.
really afraid.
Afraid is right.
Yeah.
I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the abyss? Or maybe like a Toko, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the abyss just made it worse.
I'd say it's most
All
likely
right,
that.
just like before. Let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chifu Tota! Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I
Yeah.
wanted to ask
It's
you some
not so
questions.
much like a cure in terms of anything physical, but it's helping.
I think you're onto something. The mental
Yeah, it's
distress
helping
does
them
seem to
walk
be connected to
through
pre-existing
their
fears and
existing
anxieties.
Fears and
Kochita doesn't
traumas.
like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world
I
destined
guess
for
we
battle?
kind of become counselors
Yes,
for the
I
day.
get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
Huh? What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them.
Oh no.
Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over.
Huh.
You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Yeah. Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else.
Even if she overcame the trauma, it also sounds like...
Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then...
Oh?
Quali?
Is that her brother?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Aww.
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family?
Oh, hold on, Chief Mutoda. Looks like Kuchita's responding to his words.
That's right.
If Quali goes to battle,
save your brother.
The Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
The Abyss isn't indestructible.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Kuchita.
I think you just need to fight it one more time.
Fight it? One more time?
Good idea, Traveler. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight.
I see.
She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself.
That she was
and we can
enough
prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although, that also means finding an Abyss monster.
We have to kind of go far.
Try checking the mountains to the north.
I mean, not that far.
A few fled in that direction after the battle.
We do have to go pretty far to get an Abyss monster.
I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great. Then let's go right now. Kuchita, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
All right, then stick close.
Stick close.
Let's go.
This one seems more like a case of exposure therapy, but...
Be careful out there. I expect you all to come back safe.
in some cases that works too,
all right?
So... Let's see. Okay, well... Looks like we don't have to go too far into Natlan. Oh, hello! I keep forgetting to go and fish. Fish, fish, fish. Actually, can't Ian-san run on water?
Controlled breathing.
Yes, she can, but not very far.
Found him. Let's get started.
Oh, we're going full on Rift Wolves. I thought we were gonna go with like the mimic plants.
Everything all right, Kuchita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first. But I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Help her finish the battle. Okay.
Stay away from my brother!
Let's help her out!
Go, 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 go!
Pyroclastic surge!
Malika's not here, so I was trying hard not to use Malika, but like we gotta be able to do this.
I have to do this.
Oh, here's an Abyss Mimic. I thought we might see one of these today.
Stop me!
They were essentially teased in the last episode, but now there's like one actually.
Go away!
And they fight. It didn't even turn into the plant.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
You defeated them.
That last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight.
I wonder if that's
No.
actually what the Abyss creatures look
Wait.
like and they just don't depict
What
them
am I
like that in
saying?
order to keep...
Abyss monsters
This
are
game
not
from getting
actually
too
that
scary.
scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Okay, so don't say that too fast, Paimon, but
What
I think we're getting
just
there.
happened?
I think we're getting there.
That is quite embarrassing.
Oh, like I
Sorry
said,
about
don't be-
that.
Don't be sorry.
I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm gonna get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is that so?
And hopefully
Then
there's
I'll
going to
look
be a
forward
lot
to the
fewer
day
Abyss
when you'll be
monsters for
all
you guys to
big and
fight
formidable.
now that the Abyss
I
has been
finally
driven
feel like
far
myself
away,
again.
and
I
we're
couldn't have
almost
done it
done
without
getting
you
rid
all.
of it for good.
Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
All right, then we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding area for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes, our fears never truly leave us. But tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there will be better days to come.
Yeah. Great. I'm happy that one worked out.
I'll fight by your side until every last monster is gone.
That's very brave of you. But you know what would make me even happier? If this whole war would end tomorrow, so you would never have to fight at all.
I hope to bring that to reality for you guys too. And that's the thing, right? Getting to meet all these characters, and you want them to have
Find some
lasting
shelter.
peace
You
because
don't want to catch a cold. It just
you
puts
can tell this in
unnecessary
this
stress on
country
your
they
system.
really earned it. They've fought hard for it.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ion-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle.
Oh, people
But
know
I guess
about
he really
that?
can do the impossible.
I didn't know that was like news. I thought that was just like a thing that we were privately discussing last time. Okay.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Conchita's getting better too.
This is all good, right? I think this all sounds good. I'm gonna assume this is all good.
That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Traveler. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right?
Oh, you've been helping out
You
so much
really
too,
know how to give
Yansan.
people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war.
Yeah, you helped a lot too. You got them through the initial stage of panic.
Yeah. Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation.
Yeah.
You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it, or might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably
Well,
heard that and thought, I
think-
can never eat meat
yeah,
again.
that's a
I'll have
good
to drink
step for
kale juice for
Paimon.
every meal. I'll practically starve.
That is true though. I've been like say for example, New Year's resolutions, and like if you want to exercise, and it feels so hard because at the beginning, if you haven't been working out, you can't work out like a ton before you get super tired. But I've been doing it, and I feel like I'm actually getting stronger and can like work out for much longer now. So yeah, it's true. It always feels so slow at the beginning, but if you once you get started, it's one of those things how like it feels like the laws of physics are really analogous to how we live our lives. I was gonna say this is like inertia. This is pretty much what inertia is, both in physics and in human will. That's why Paimon is so against it.
In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of blazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That's
That
true.
sounds like something
Working
Paimon
up
could
to
do.
it, right?
Would that really change
And
anything?
it doesn't mean that you have to only have kale juice or give up meat
Consistency is
forever.
key. You can't
Unless that's
accomplish your
something you do
goals in
want to
one
do.
fell swoop. You
But I don't
have
think
to
that's
eat
something
away at
Paimon
them
wants to
little
do.
by little.
But it's not
My
about
ancient
all or
name
nothing.
means power. Did you know that?
All in moderation.
So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical
Yeah.
strength is just a means to an end like everything else.
That's so true.
So I began to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you
moderation,
just
right?
need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday.
And then once again, that brings to mind Malika too. Super strong Pyro Archon, but is also a critical thinker and a problem solver too. She balances that with all these other skills that she needs. Well said. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start
Do
today.
it, Paimon.
You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the
You
impossible.
can do it.
Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you've faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Ian-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Stay calm. I'll be right there.
Is that the guy with the hammer?
Looks like the time for conversation is over.
Did you not confiscate the hammer like I said you guys should? It feels like that should really...
Stronger!
No.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right.
Oh my gosh.
Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Hokotlan!
Get back! I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control.
Not.
Let's go!
I said you probably needed to, you know, confiscate the giant hammer.
Hey, it's okay.
Anything else?
We're not the bad guys.
Talking is pointless. Let's go.
Come on! Give me your worst!
I don't think you want that.
Plastic surge!
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Oh my gosh, no, that's not what I mean to do. I was gonna say, like, the dichotomy of, like, the motorcycle versus, like, the very serious things happening here right now.
This is my final battle!
Full throttle!
Okay, I'm gonna assume this is all the game's metaphor for how we confiscate the hammer so we can actually, you know, try to work with this guy here.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Watch out!
Oh my gosh. Whoa, super strong! That was, okay, hold on, that was a cool, that was a cool. Did you see Ether using the animal
I'm
powers
fine.
that he hasn't used in forever?
Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
I
Don't
know,
worry,
we
we'll
just
figure
need to
something out.
confiscate the hammer is the only thing I've been saying this whole time. Then we can actually try to work with him a little bit and see what we can do to help him out of this state. Got him.
What should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Hokotlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Oh? It's the captain.
Huh?
There's a name for
That
this.
voice. It's...
So there's a name for this. Abyssal corruption syndrome. So what is an illness? The captain? Well, you were from 500 years ago, so you
So
might
you've
know
seen this illness before?
how to treat
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life.
That's the word I've been using
So, it's
lately.
reserved for the worst cases. This
Okay,
man
so
is a
we do
devoted
need to
warrior,
actually medically treat
one
him
not
in this
easily
case
swayed
when
from
he's too
battle.
far gone.
That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word,
The captain has
give him
been
this.
so helpful these past few Archon quests. Oh, he even has it.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush!
Okay, do we need to
Give me your
administer this?
It's either your
orally,
end or
or do we
mine.
have like a splash potion
Hurry!
of healing?
He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Oh, I think that will connect with the captain very well. The father's request, Ian-san accepts the drop from the captain and quickly gives it to Okotlan.
Monsters! What?
That might have been all
What's
the
going
draft
on?
he had. And
Dad?
he gave it to this guy.
What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
I'm sure this guy's story must resonate with the captain.
I'll help you carry him back. Traveler, let's meet up later.
Okay. Interesting. After the crowd disperses, the captain hands a few more doses of medicine to the guards, so the remaining warriors can be cured.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I mean, we don't even know if this is just secret knowledge he possesses from a time gone by, or if this medicine is a precious resource that can't be recreated. But in either case, I mean, thank you for your generosity. You saved the day.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Mm-hmm. Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens. Oftentimes, with complete disregard for their own survival.
I mean,
Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Well, Natlan hasn't forgotten you either. Why don't you want to use the name from 500 years ago? That's an interesting question. But, Natlan hasn't forgotten you either.
They remember who I used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters of the Nightwind.
Oh,
Still, I prefer to leave all that in the past. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
Yeah. I nodded.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted
Guthred
second
was
in
the
command.
guy who possessed
We
Aurora
faced a
last
similar
time.
situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other.
Auron's body.
In order to develop
He
a
fought
treatment
back.
as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
Oh, and then
That's
that
who
would
he
involve
was.
him becoming
Unrelenting in his
and
pursuits.
also getting infected by the
No
Abyss,
matter the
and
cost,
that's why he
no
would have
matter
been
the
late in
sacrifice.
ley lines.
In the end, he even
Is
gave
that how it
himself
works?
up for a
Actually,
chance
I
of
don't
success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even
Wait
now.
a second.
The Abyss has wrought enough
I thought I was
suffering
gonna
on this
talk about it
land.
after.
I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Huh. That sounds rather familiar. Does it?
Stop worrying about other people's
Oh,
survival,
okay.
about their losses and
This
sacrifices.
is just the traveler
You just
connecting
need
what we
to
already
win.
knew, which was that this was the guy that
Must be
possessed
why I've
Aurora earlier.
returned.
Okay.
For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
The soul that possessed Aurora. It was Guthred, wasn't it?
You're more perceptive than I imagined.
Yeah. 'Cause
However,
only
some
we
things are
see
better
the
kept
dialogue
secret for
box
now.
with the guy's name
We
on
may
it.
be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around you.
Paimon, you're
I do
so
not
easy
mean
to
to jeopardize the
sway
trust
one way
between
or
us.
another.
I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer
Oh my
them.
gosh.
Wait.
So
Like,
generous.
anything?
First Moika lets us ask
How you
anything.
eat with the mask. Anything like that, Traveler?
No, the captain is gonna let us ask questions. That's a great question. Actually, there is something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still
I
set
like
in
how they do
stone.
this flashback scene. Like the animation quality, even in these like regular scenes, has improved so much since the beginning. I love it. Could the captain know something about the Ruler of Death? I might not get this opportunity to ask again. I should ask him. Alright. Ask about the Ruler of Death.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
No, I think I somewhat follow. You're saying the garden is Tevat, and the gods, that is the heavenly principles and the four shades, and the archons of the seven thrones set out by the heavenly principles. Then the flowers would be the seven nations of Tevat, and the weeds would be everything else, including Conria. And thus, inhibiting their growth is punishing Conria for essentially existing and wanting to be equal to the other nations, despite not adhering to the god's will or revering the gods. But you can explain more literally. Actually. Are they okay? Hold on. Is he actually gonna show his face? The curse of immortality. I don't know what I expected, but this is. I'm scared. Are they actually gonna show his face?
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
Okay, I do slightly feel relieved. As much as I know everybody probably wants to know what he looks like under the mask, they're doing this the same as they did with Kari Bear when he took off his Hilichurl mask. Insofar as what has been described to us is that the husks of whatever is left of these people is so horrifying that it would almost destroy you to see what has become of them because of this curse. And to me that means I think they want this game to not get too horrifying and too scary and really maintain at a certain level. So thus they would just do an off-camera showing Kari Bear's face and the captain's face. Okay. In which case, I think they all should be jealous of Dainsleif for getting to indeed keep looking normal after 500 years. They all get the suffering of immortality, but at least Dainsleif still looks like he did. Like he hasn't aged, when everybody else looks like they've aged. Okay. But I get the point, which is that this is the horrors of what forced immortality does to a person. Okay, so point taken. The shade of death is scary.
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Or maybe the real reason is just because he is just complete darkness. Is all that's left of him, just as what we see underneath his mask normally.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Hello. How's it going?
Sorry. Hope I didn't interrupt anything.
No, we got some good questions answered, so I think we're
After helping Ocoatland back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently Shilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle, that device she gave you before.
That's great. How much have we filled in enough?
She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for chatting with us. I said, this guy is so chill and helpful.
What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
We've had so many bad encounters with Fatui Harbingers lately.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
No, but...
He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night!
Oh, that's an interesting comparison.
So tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Probably. You're probably onto something there, Paimon. Souls that are alive for much longer than their bodies can actually handle. Left to ponder and think with far too much time on their hands than they need, yet still unable to fulfill all the things they wanted to do in their life. That is certainly That is certainly a life. Interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, once again, like, not only does the captain seem like a really chill dude, he's actually helping us out a ton. And he's giving us information on Conria and the shared fight that Conria and Natlan and all of Teyvat had. They all fought against the Abyss together. Which actually brings up a really interesting point, because I've always wondered if the Cataclysm was caused by the Abyss, and then Rhine-Daughter, Gold, unleashed all the Rift Wolves to fight it, or if Rhine-Daughter unleashed all these Rift Wolves to start the Cataclysm, because the Rift Wolves are like products of the Abyss, but they're also the creations of Rhine-Daughter. Or did the Abyss attack and Rhine-Daughter release all of these Rift Hounds at the same time because she just wants to create chaos? We actually don't know. But what it's actually really sounding like right now is either Conria was not responsible for unleashing the Abyss during the Cataclysm, or at the very least they were not unanimously deciding to do that. There was conflict in there to have that be a thing that's happening. I mean, okay, and also I really need to catch up and read up on the lore, because I'm actually sure that there's probably information I'm forgetting that I used to know that I forgot because
People
my
seem
brain
to think
has
I
to
was born
hold
with
so
super
many
strength.
other pieces
But
of
look at me.
information.
This tiny frame is what my genetics gave me. All my strength comes from consistent training with good technique. Put in the same work, and you can absolutely get the same results.
That's awesome. But Celestia punished Conria, as the captain was just talking about, for essentially trying to ascend as a nation and build their nation without the divine gaze. Like I said, I probably knew this at some point, or not. What were they punished with beyond the curse of immortality? Because I'm also confused, because it seems like that was Renova's doing. That was their punishment. But did that also have something to do with the Cataclysm? Or did pretty much all of these events happen at the same time? In which case, you know, it could just be that a whole bunch of things happened at the same time. Think about this. Teyvat is has thousands of years of lore. But here we show up, the Traveler, and we just go from nation to nation, and like the biggest things happen. In Liyue, their god is dead. In Sumeru, their god has just been freed. In Fontaine, they just survived a prophesized crisis of drowning and being dissolved into water. Pretty much all of these things happen all in a pretty short amount of time when you consider how long epochs are. At the same time, our sibling appears in the timeline 500 years ago. So we're kind of looking back at this event from 500 years ago and thinking, were all these events connected, or did they all just simultaneously happen within a short amount of time? And to be honest, it could actually be either, because we're looking at something that happened so long ago, but during that time period, it could have just been a few years of chaotic events happening, just like all the events that seem to follow us. Okay. That was cool, actually. That was not even exactly the train of thought I was thinking before, but like, I feel like I'm so onto something there. I don't know what. That's what I love about this game. There's so much development of the story over time, and puzzle pieces and things to put together. All the lore building. This is what's getting me so hyped.
Wretched
For
scoundrels!
not cry.
How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula,
And the end of
waiting!
Natlan too, because it seems like there's going to be some interesting
And
stuff happening next
apologize,
time.
Or will...
Okay, well usually when he slaps a
Don't
Howl,
listen to him.
he goes Team
We just got
Rocket
here, too.
blasting off again. But there's a ceiling here, so we actually can't go pretty far in this case.
Here.
Well, it's all of our
Reunited at
friends.
last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too?
I love Source crackers.
Ah, just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
The humidity could be different, so the air might be less stifling out there than it is here. If I must nerd out about the small details. Pretty sweaty. That would be more accurate. Pretty smooth.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Alright, yeah, I was gonna say, why do you need them here? And I was gonna say, well, this was a scene that the Traveler didn't witness, so he's probably not gonna ask about it. But we also saw when Shilonen and Citlali went to visit the Lord of the Night that Shilonen was talking about how to forge an ancient name like this would basically consume the soul of the forger. And I don't want Shilonen to die either. So hopefully you have a plan to combat that. Why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
Yeah. Have we added anything?
Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
What would it be like if I hadn't done like any world quests in Natlan? At least I did the world quests. I did the world quests. At least the main quest line first. But like if I hadn't done that, this Pilgrim's Chronicle would be a lot less filled in, and I just wonder how much information you need to fill it.
Sorry I'm late. Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
Oh, well, she's going through a lot right now.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
It's nothing. We're happy to help out.
The Traveler deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor.
We were just doing our part. We're glad it worked out.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started.
It's all the friends we've made up until this point.
All right, let me remind everyone what's going to
Except for
happen.
Moeka,
I
but
need
I think
each
she
of you
needs
to
to rest.
stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler.
Oh my gosh.
Your
they're gonna
words
share
will be
their stories.
recorded
What do they
and
remember
become a
about
part
us?
of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone
I
has
was
to
gonna
say.
say, we're gonna hear all
I need
the
people's
embarrassing
true thoughts and
stories
feelings.
that everybody
It's
has of
best if
us.
the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Paimon, I don't think that's the same.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Citlali's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided.
You think she has the most embarrassing stories to tell about us?
Being out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'm
we're
sure
gonna have
it's
an
only
ancient
good
name
things.
soon.
It's gonna get
So
recorded in our
exciting!
ancient
Feels like we've
name,
been in
so
Natlan
it's
for
gonna
quite a while
be-
already, doesn't it?
It's gonna last forever and ever, Paimon. It's gonna last even after we die and somebody else is gonna inherit our will. So it better not be. I mean, I think everybody's just gonna share what they want about us to be remembered. We've been traveling together for even longer. It feels like we've already been in Natlan for quite a while, doesn't it? Yeah.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Yeah?
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Paimon, you get to be recorded in this ancient name too.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
No, you're all good. Please take her for a moment. Because I'm sure Paimon only has good things to say about us. That took longer than expected. Did it? Paimon, what did you say about us?
Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
That's so sweet of you.
Here, you can have
Please
the Pilgrim's
tell me
Chronicle
they're all
back.
good things
I'll
about
need it
how
when I
we
forge
paid
the name,
for
but you
your
can continue your
sweet
adventures in the
madams and stuff
meantime.
like that.
And when the time comes, I will forge you
And
an
save the
ancient
world,
name
that too.
unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Mawika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
All fires fuel the flame. Go. Huh? Oh, that's not little buddy. Wait 2 days. All I have to do is wait 2 days and then we can actually finish. We can finish our journey in Natlan. I'm almost not ready, but I am. I've been waiting a long time for this. How's it going?
I'll need the Pilgrim's Chronicle back when I'm ready to forge the name. If there are still adventures you want to record, better finish them before then.
Oh?
I hope everything will go well.
What?
I
Okay,
swear.
this...
Even I'm starting
Well,
to feel
I think I
nervous
covered
now.
the important parts. Right? Okay, what got recorded in here? What did you guys say about me? But really, I have faith. It's all good. Okay. And always filled with strength and power, extended to all who are lonely and sorrowful. Okay, so that one's Ian-san. BT, all may be sacrificed for the beloved land. That was Auroran. With your encouragement, with that BT, tasted victory. That was Kachina. Who gets filled in with the other ones then? When we've already pretty much met all these characters. And I wonder what these are too. Because this is the little Buddy quest line over here. Never again shall the name of Buddy be spoken. In the world foretold of the sage. Interesting. You're not little Bunny, but you're just as cute. Okay. Well, it looks like everything is set for the finale in the next episode. To finish my thought from earlier, no, I haven't forgotten. Sometimes I forget, this time I haven't. Which was that Guthred, the friend from Conria of the captain who tried to possess Auroran's body, appeared in the ley lines of the Night Kingdom because that's what that machine was trying to do, was restore the ley lines of the Night Kingdom, which instead woke up the Lord of the Night. But they said that the Outlanders can't be recorded in the ley lines of the Night Kingdom. Only people from Natlan can. That's exactly why we are holding on to this Pilgrim's Chronicle, because this is a special thing that allows our adventures to be recorded in the Night Kingdom. But we saw that the captain and Guthred are from Conria. So how does that work with them being in the ley lines of or at least Guthred being in the ley lines of the Night Kingdom. Because if it was just about fighting in that land and being in that land and having participated greatly in that land, then we wouldn't need to have the Pilgrim's Chronicle. I'm sure there's an explanation for it, because you know what? In this game, there's literally an explanation for all these little details. That's great. Well, we finished that interlude, and we are about to embark on a journey for this with this incandescent ode of resurrection. Will it work? Will we be able to banish the abyss once and for all? We'll find out next time. Alright, that is all from me. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye, everyone!